NMF TV. Silence your radio, kill your television. NMFTV.com.
Pass it to my boys Chuck Hollow and Polo. Real heads listening, not just to the intros. Knowledge of the realness, y'all should really feel this. Always down the ball, hard on y'all's witness. This here's really for the real fans. For those who've never really been bandwagon fans, listen to the real talk straight up from the stands.
Yo! This is episode 2 in season 2 From the Stand.
Golden State since day one. Day one.
It's day 1 of 2015. Day 1 of June 2015. Hey,
Let's congratulate them.
To the Golden State Warriors. 4-2. One of the most exciting final series we've had in a while.
Nope. Not you know. No.
Well, maybe for Golden State fans, I'm sure there are a lot
It
of
was
them.
fun. It was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed
You
it.
liked because wala yung Spurs.
Yeah. Anyone but the Spurs for me.
You know what it felt like for me? Yung finals. Di ba sa wrestling may gauntlet match?
Yes.
Yung mag-isa ka, tapos may kalaban ka, pipin mo, and then may isa pa,
Lalabas.
and then may isa pa, then may isa pa hanggang mapagod ka na. That felt like the NBA
LeBron
finals.
James was the one person.
Siya yung naka-gauntlet. Yup, nung una, si Draymond Green muna. Tapos, si Seth Curry muna. Tapos si Klay Thompson muna. Yun, hindi kinaya.
I feel bad for... So slight off tangent na rin tayo since finals.
Yeah.
Wait, before all of that, to my left is Paul. Sorry. To my right is Carlo Pamituan.
Carlo.
And my name is Chuck Araneta. Okay, congratulations to the Warriors, but we have to talk about LeBron James. Okay, I just need to get this out there.
Okay.
I just need to get this out there.
Like LeBron's junk.
Yeah.
You need to get that out of
Shouts to
there.
L for our graphic.
I just need to
Get it out there.
Get it out there very quickly. So how can you hate on a man who averaged 38, 14 or 13 and 9 assists in the NBA Finals?
Alone.
As in, I'm sorry if I have friends who get offended by this, but I literally had to log off Twitter and Facebook. I couldn't take it anymore. For many reasons, I couldn't go online, but I just couldn't handle like how much hate there still is for this LeBron James character after he basically left his heart and soul out there in that finals. And here's the thing.
More than his heart and soul.
Yeah, exactly. just junk. He's throwing it out there. But just to clarify, I was the biggest LeBron hater.
Yeah, you were.
2010.
Yeah.
Hindi ako magmamalinis dito pa. I hated LeBron when he did the decision and all of that. But like, eventually you just have to recognize greatness. And I really thought that there would be more people who would say at the end of the series, na, you know, LeBron James is the man. But it's not happening.
Okay, ito yung thing.
By the way, we're stalling because Ginebra versus Kia is happening right now.
It's happening.
So we're just completely stalling right now because our
Nakascore si Brondial.
Yeah, Brondisi! Medyo nakasalalay sa outcome nitong game yung ano natin.
Baraka
Anyway.
Bull 77, Ginebra 74.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
70?
77-74.
Okay.
Oh, go
Pag
ahead,
bigla
Paul.
akong umiyak, alam nyo na. You don't have to like LeBron James. Let's put it out there. You don't have to like LeBron James. If you're not a fan, okay lang. I mean, we understand that there might be some lingering anger or lingering disgust over what he did when he bolted Cleveland for Miami. But after winning a championship and especially after this series where he literally carried the carcass of a Cleveland team with Matthew Dellavedova, J.R. Smith who couldn't do anything right.
And was just gliding
Exactly.
Focus na focus.
Yung pinaka-useful na teammates ni LeBron, si Tristan Thompson, who can't score in the post properly.
And Tina Fey Mosgo.
Tina Fey Mosgo.
Yeah.
And yung thing then, if after this series, hate mo pa rin si LeBron, I cannot understand why you still enjoy watching basketball.
Yeah.
Yun lang eh. You don't have to like him, but you have to admit that LeBron has somehow earned your respect after the series. He basically carried this team. And for those saying, kasi buwakaw siya, he had most of the possessions. And have you watched the possessions where LeBron doesn't initiate or do anything? Walang napupuntahan yung Cavs kung hindi si LeBron yung gumagawa. And that's a fact.
Where do you stand on LBJ?
I was a fan of LeBron.
Since day one.
No, honestly, since he was in high school. I was reading up.
Akron.
I was
Slam.
reading up on him, and I was being excited already because ibang klase yung hype eh. Throughout, I was never a Cleveland fan. Dallas yung gusto ko. And it sucked that he went to Miami because I hated Miami. I think that's it for me. I hate Miami, and by him being there, I hated him too. But after Dallas won over Miami, I was over
exercise
it. I was completely over it. And then when he returned to Cleveland, na parang ano pa ba yung pwedeng gawin ni LeBron for you to earn his for him to earn your respect? What does he have to do? Does he have to carry like 4 corpses to the NBA finals?
Check.
Diba? Parang he did.
Yeah.
And yung point is, we've seen great players not win championships because they had no support.
Yeah.
And LeBron is with a team where exactly that has happened. You have to respect kung ano yung ginagawa niya personally. I mean, right now, mas maraming haters si LeBron kesa si Allen Iverson. Think about that. Think about that. Allen Iverson never won a ring. Won one game in
the finals,
in the finals, and he gets more love compared to LeBron James. I don't think we're appreciating the kind of greatness that we are witnessing right now.
That's exactly my point. It's gotten to a point already na when you talk about LeBron na parang chong.
Sorry, lamang na Ginebra.
Lamang na Ginebra. Yeah. Oh, wait, now we're happy again. It's gotten to a point na you're sort of, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Until one day LeBron James retires. And it's sad that there are so many people who are only going to appreciate him when he's done playing basketball, instead of just appreciating him for what he's able to do, what he's been able to do this entire year for Cleveland. I mean, the biggest narrative or the biggest trope that has come out since natapos tong series na to is the best team beat the best player.
That's true.
It's absolutely correct. But here's the thing. When the best player's teammates are, again, as you said, a Australian backup, Tristan Thompson can make his own shot, Moskov. It's completely a different thing than saying that LeBron had decent teammates or at least starter quality teammates man lang to go up against the best team in the NBA. It's really King Leonidas versus the Persians right now. Kasi wala talagang chance, wala talagang pag-asa.
Quick question.
Go.
Do you think LeBron should have won the Finals MVP?
No.
No.
But I wouldn't have been surprised if
he did.
Like I would have understood. Because if you're talking about MVP, literally the word valuable, how can you pick someone else except for LeBron James?
Iggy was kind of valuable though.
They won a championship.
Did you? Okay.
You know what? But yeah. Last thing, the transition ko to the PBA.
Kaya mo?
Isip ko kung paano eh. Is the Golden State style of offense something that can be emulated in the league? Total.
In the PBA.
In the PBAs, yeah, the PBA. Total. They started game 6 with no player over 6'5" or 6'8". And basically, it's having 5 interchangeable players. And I feel like that's something that can be, to a certain extent, emulated by the PBA. Because you kind of see rain or shine doing it. Sometimes. Or even talking next.
I mean...
Is it something that can be...
Bo Belga or Jer Kenyan isn't that... They aren't that tall compared to the other centers in the league.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, height-wise. But I don't think it'll work.
Are you saying Bo's fat?
I'm totally saying Bo's fat. He crotch-chopped my team.
He's festively plump.
Sorry.
I agree with Polo, and my point against it is, sa US, sobrang daming big men na magagaling. Sa atin, isa or dalawa lang yan. In our case, it's 3. It's Junmar Fajardo, it's Greg Slaughter, and it's Asi Taulava. And it's very hard to move away from them on offense. Parang hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin sila sa flow nung opensa mo because they're head and shoulders above everyone else.
Ginebra.
Kung paano tanggalin si Greg.
Kung paano mag-veer away from ano.
Pwede naman. Posible siya.
Mamaru.
Posible siya.
Mamaru.
Hindi, sinasabi ko lang posible siya.
Evan Monfort just scored.
What's the score? What's the score right now?
83-79.
Oh, 83-79. Barangay Ginebra is leading by 4 points at the start of the fourth quarter.
And I said that before this game started, if Barako beats Ginebra, they can trade their first round pick to Blackwater for Larry Rodriguez, and I won't say a thing for Larry Rodriguez, and I won't complain. I defend that trade until I die.
Fair.
Yes.
Fair.
If Barako Ball wins.
Ako, going back to my point lang na hindi siya gana sa PBA, you can see how the height advantage is helping teams like Global Port, Kia, Barako. You know, this unlimited height advantage which Barako can trade away is, they might actually. I'm waiting for the day that Barako says, hey, we'd like to trade our unlimited height advantage
For
import for Larry Rodriguez. You need, we need height. That'd be a great trade. So parang sa akin, yun yung thing ko dyan. The big imports are still very much useful in the league.
O, pag-usapan natin ng Gilas.
Gilas Cadets.
Gilas Cadets.
Gilas Cadets.
Congratulations to the gold medal winning Gilas Cadets. So on a Sunday evening, I was watching the PBA game, Meralco versus Ginebra. Kasi I'll admit, hindi ko naman masyado tinutukan lahat ng mga games ng SEA Games leading up to the Thailand game.
There were few na hindi rin live shown.
Yeah, sure. So I was watching the Ginebra Meralco game, and then my timeline started to blow up with
Basotros.
No. Even before that, it's tweets like Gilas is dead. Gilas is in trouble.
Okay.
Why is this happening to us? We're in so much trouble.
Basketball to, hindi football. Bakit? I saw that tweet.
Tweet na ibang tao.
I'm being honest.
Tweet na ibang tao. Okay. Diba na parang, why are we allowing why are we bakit sila nakikisabay sa atin? So when I read those tweets, I panicked. I said, shucks, is Gilas down by 20? Are they down by 30? Is it the fourth quarter? Are they going to lose? Tapos pagpalit ko ng channel,
Kumusta?
entering halftime, up by 4. Yung Thailand. So parang ako, why is
What's the fuss?
Why is everyone freaking out about the Gilas Cadets? So I wanted to ask you guys about this. Una sa lahat, even the gold medal game versus Indonesia was close up until the last 2 minutes. And a lot of people were saying na we should have blown them out also like we do other teams. But what do you think is the reason kung bakit uncomfortably close na yung past few games ng Gilas Cadets?
Me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I think the Gilas Cadets and Coach Tab Baldwin went to the Southeast Asian Games wanting to blow people out.
Okay. And they did, some teams.
Yun nga eh.
Shout out Timor.
That's the problem. You can go into a game knowing na mas magaling ka. It's fine. You can go into a game thinking that it could be easy. It's fine. But if you pressure yourself with thinking na hindi, kailangan kong tambakan to ng 30, then it messes up your brain.
You're always gonna go for the home run shot.
Exactly. And when you're swinging for the home run, you tend to miss a ball. Di ba? In the Indonesia game, they were already up comfortably in at the half. 17? Something like that?
Around 17.
And then, they tried to do fancy stuff at the start ng third quarter, and lumapit yung Indonesia. And that was basically the story of the entire game. Dahil dun sa isang bad stretch, nakalapit yung Indonesia, and then the Gilas Cadets had to recover from that. Para sa akin, is it a sign of, that Thailand basketball or Indonesia basketball is getting close to Philippine basketball? I don't think so. Because these are the teams that they would send to the FIBA Asia Championship if they ever qualify there. Sila let Larcool, something like that.
Si Sock Dave.
Ito yung mga papadala nila doon eh. And they lost to our future. Not our present.
Yeah.
So parang, bakit mo sasabihing malapit na yung Thailand basketball sa Pilipinas? What reason? one game surely can't say that their level of basketball is getting close to ours.
And as ABL veterans like Jai Reyes.
Tala, 94-85, Ginebra.
bro!
Oy, Kim G. Kim, ano ba niya?
Kim G.
Korean Jeric Teng.
G1.
Yeah, no.
Korean Jeron Teng.
Jeric Teng.
Jeric Teng.
As ABL vets like Jai Reyes said, it's not like Thailand was fielding in their players of the future.
Yep.
These are ABL veterans. These are grown-ass men. Okay, na yung facial hair nila off the charts, they're big, bulky,
Fully developed
men.
Yung isang ang player ng Indonesia, kabatch ni Jimwell Tor yun eh.
Kamukha pa niya.
Yung Usyang.
Kamukha, nung isa pa kamukha ni Ege Bilyones. Diba? Come on, these are men.
Yeah.
And I guess the mindset, yeah, and even I have to admit, like when my wife would ask me, hey, why aren't you watching the SEA Games much? I said, kasi we're just gonna win the entire thing by 50 points. Like,
So pareho yung mindset.
yeah, I had that assumption. But at the same time, when I was looking at it, and I saw nga na okay, majority of these players are, veterans, it's sort of clear now kung bakit naging closer than what people expected.
Okay, yeah. Sige.
How do you evaluate the performance of the Gilas Cadets?
My point lang, I'm not saying that they're getting close. The Southeast Asian teams are getting close, but it's clear that they're not sending their B team. You know what I mean? They're trying. They themselves are trying to also swing for the fences and
Sure.
They're trying to topple the Philippines. So, yun lang yung worry ko in essence. Because when you see guys like Kiefer Ravena or even Amon Vosotros, who was often the smallest guy on the court, being bullied around by yung Thailand game nung nakalamang na yung Pilipinas, tapos gustong humabol nung Thailand. They weren't trying to fire threes. They were posting up Amon Vosotros repeatedly. And, with again, like you said, a grown-ass man. So, yun lang yung worry ko, I guess, into this whole Gilas Cadet thing. Like, the Southeast Asian teams are also vying for the Asian Championships or are trying to level up to a better situation for them. And I guess we can't send, in my opinion, we can't continue to send kids.
OJT.
Yeah, parang sa akin, it has to be evaluated in that regard.
Okay.
Na maybe they're not getting better than us, but they're trying as they're fixing their schedules, they're fixing their home leagues, they're trying to find ways to get their best players there. Why aren't we doing that? That's more. It's not a question of talent. It's a question of how basketball officials in their country think versus how basketball officials in our country are thinking.
Well, logistically, hindi kaya kasi
Yes.
it's the PBA season
Yes.
right now.
And another thing is, what would PBA pros gain from joining that?
And winning by 50 points.
Pero sa akin, it mas effective yung ganito, that you give guys like Kiefer Ravena the time to maybe combine it with some people from the D League.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying bring PBA players.
But a lot of them are D-League players.
Yeah.
No, but like draftees like Moala Tutua.
You can't.
Hindi nga pala pwede.
Pwede pala sa SEA Games actually. Pwede
di ba? Hindi siya FIBA eh.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
but if he's not going to be able to play long term, no offense to Mohala Tautu,
Of course.
but what's the point of having him in the team?
To ensure that upsets don't happen.
But isn't that what Doubt It is for?
Ha?
That's what Doubt It is for.
Yeah, exactly. But other than okay, number one, walang shooters yung team.
Almond.
Hey!
Sorry. Number one,
Kiefer Ravena slaps you.
Hey.
From Boracay.
Number one, Amon Vosotros is the only shooter in the
Careful.
Okay.
only consistent shooter in the team.
Cameo.
Cameo memories.
Cameo.
Yeah. And then
Now we go into how the team is constructed.
sige, fine.
Going to that. So
Can I just say that it's so much fun cheering for Almond Vosotros?
Yes! Yes!
Can we all agree
Yes!
that as
I was
Ateneans,
going. Oh my God.
we were absolutely thrilled.
And stressed. And stressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Almond Vosotros.
We know what you're feeling,
Yeah.
Lasal fans.
kakaiba yung Almond Vosotros experience. Eh, no?
So someone tweeted, Someone tweeted me na Amon Vosotros looks like JV Casio out there. I could not agree more. Yeah, totally. Go ahead. He's JV Casio if you say so.
Wow. Yeah, so
Amon Vosotros has sank more threes in the past few days than JV Casio.
how dare you, sir?
It's true.
It's
How
true.
dare you?
Count.
Hey, 7-2. and I just jinxed Alaska versus San Miguel.
There's the Alaska swag.
I just ruined it.
There's the Alaska
Okay, when
swag.
Thailand went to a zone, we weren't able to respond until Kiefer Avena made miracles happen.
Until Kiefer Avena said, okay, I think I'll play point guard now.
Yeah. Same thing with Indonesia. We got zoned and we struggled to respond. I mean, what Gilas did was they just basically penetrated into the middle and then tried to look for shooters out there, but it was clang, clang, clang. Wala masyado nangyari. So now, do we go to, are you worried with, if this is the peg for how Coach Tab is going to form Gilas, are you kind of worried that he's getting a lot of these 6'3", 6'4" swingmen and maybe not enough guards? Or do you think that this was how he played because these were the only players he was able to get for games?
Okay.
Tamak na ba?
Oo.
Yahoo! Hey, juicy pa.
Carlo, go.
No.
No, okay. First of all, yung pagpili ni Coach Tab ng team, feeling ko it's his first time trying to form a team. So I guess there was some difficulty there trying to navigate whatever politics or whatever roadblocks were placed on him. Besides Amon Vosotros, they were trying to use Kevin Ferrer as a shooter. We know in the UAAP that doesn't work.
Hater.
Sorry.
I mean,
Hater.
I guess he went for names. That's my opinion.
Stomar power.
Yeah, he went for names. I would have liked to have seen more consistent shooters.
But wala si Von Pesumal.
Von Pesumal.
Over Scotty Too Hottie?
Scotty to Harit. Scotty YOLO into the lane hati.
That's just, there are more.
Sino pa ba yung mga shooters?
Exactly. That's why you need D-League talent rin. That's why you need PBA talent to, not PBA, okay. And you need,
So, Gilas Cadets plus Jeff Chan.
yeah, essentially.
And Jason Garcia.
Gary David yung mga maraming oras niya. And Hiram Bagaching.
Yeah. See? Makes sense.
I really like the fact that Coach Tab struggled.
Like the fact.
Yes. Because he now knows that if he'll struggle in the Southeast Asian Games, he will struggle throughout. And I mean, as a coach, I respect what he has done for the past teams that he handled. When you know that it's going to be a long road, you try to be more creative. Because as you said, he got a lineup that was an all-star squad.
Yeah, UAAP All-Star, UAAP
not a
NC.
Chot Reyes squad na, hey, this is our best shot, this is our best team. Yung nangyari kasi dun sa team ni Coach Tab was, he had to play everyone. A bit dun sa start, and then stick dun sa finishing five niya dun sa end. The problem with that is, una, hindi uminit lahat ng players. Pangalawa, yung last five sobrang pagod kasi babad na babad sila. I mean, there was one loose ball situation na yung bola tumalbog siguro, a meter away from Amon Vosotros. He did not even flinch to try to get to that ball kasi alam niya hindi niya nakaya. Kasi pagod na siya. So I think that would give Coach Tab Baldwin a better vision of what Philippine basketball is. Kasi he's not, kahit na ano pang sabihin mo, it will be his first time being on charge of everything.
Yeah.
So he needs to know our tendencies as basketball
And
players.
our deficiencies.
Exactly. And that was a good look at it.
Yeah, feeling ko naman, feeling ko Coach Tab understands how to play or how to form a team for international basketball. I think yon, we can give him that much
naman.
credit.
For sure.
But
Up
yun
by
nga.
19, sorry. Up by 19.
Okay na. Close mo na. If I jinx this. Ilang minutes?
4 minutes.
Wala na yan. Congrats, Ginebra. Live to fight another day.
Ang worry ko is...
Sino kalaban ng Ginebra?
Sunod?
Hindi, ngayon? Sino kalaban nila ngayon?
Barako Ball.
We
Bravo.
are family.
Boy, wala akong sinasabing ganyan.
Ako, sabihin ko
Hater.
siya. Sabihin ko siya. Ang daming ex-Ginebra dyan sa
Marami
Boracay.
nga, marami
Diba?
nga.
Family.
Dabar fans.
Reunion siya. Reunion siya. Yun. So, I understand Coach Tab knows how to form a team for international basketball. But, yun nga, I agree with Carlo. He doesn't know how to form a team with the Filipino weapons or the Filipino players available to him. And for this, unfortunately, for this tournament, yung available to him were college superstars. And I guess, without much knowledge on the college game or how college ball is played here, pinili niya yung mga kilala niya, yung mga sikat para sa kanya, or even those that he's most familiar with, and try to work with that.
Carlo, did Troy Rosario do enough to convince you that he can beat the #1 overall pick?
No.
Kulang pa rin. No. Tautua pa rin tayo.
Yes. Moala Tautua is a franchise-changing player. He will totally change talk and text for the future.
Thank you, Larry.
Shout out Elron!
Is he your new favorite player?
Yes.
He's our guy.
Diba?
He's our guy.
Dati my favorite player of all time was John Wilson.
Yeah, no?
There was a
FTS
time.
favorite.
There was
Yeah,
a
he's an
time.
FTS
Larry
His favorite,
Rodriguez.
Elron.
John Will.
God bless him. Troy Rosario is a very good player who needs a star beside him. He's a Chris Bosh to a LeBron James. He's a complementary superstar. He's not the superstar.
So he's a PJ Simon. He's not a James Yap.
Yes. Okay.
But you have to. I mean, his stock rose dramatically, right?
He's clear number 2.
He's clear number two.
Clear number 2.
Clear number 2 even if Bobby Ray were there.
Clear number 3.
Which he was before.
No.
Oh.
Troy?
Who would you have picked over Troy Rosario before?
Whoever, sino ba second pick? First pick would be Talk and Text, right? From Blackwater. Second pick would be Kia. Because of their showing in the first 2 conferences. And then third pick would be, I would think Meralco. Dahil galing yung pick nila sa Global Port. So, judging by the way that these teams have picked in the last PBA draft, Kia would pick Bobby Pacquiao.
So that means that BRP will fall.
Nagkamali ako ng Bobby. Ibang
That's
Bobby
not
pala.
Bobby Ray Parks.
Ibang
It's
Bobby.
Bobby
Sorry,
P.
ibang Bobby.
Bobby P. We draft Bobby P.
Kulang na araw.
Tapos akyat si Ray Parks. Tapos yung Bobby Pacquiao parang blow.
Para sa Zoolander. Bobby.
Blow.
Bobby.
John.
Blow. It's not a blow. It's a blow. So, number 3 si Bobby Ray Parks. Number 4 si Troy Rosario. Because Bobby Pacquiao will be number 2.
Blow.
It's not a blow. Sorry, what were you talking
I
about?
don't even know anymore.
Troy Rosario.
You are the master of railroading.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. If Mac Bello applied for this draft, where will he land?
Apparently with Bobby Pacquiao there.
Somewhere there. Fifth.
Okay, number 1, Troy Rosario. I think that he can be
Number 1?
No. Franchise player. Like
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
No. Do you see how good Raymond Almazan is? Troy Rosario is better.
Yeah, but I don't think Raymond Almazan is anywhere close to being a franchise player.
Yeah, Troy Rosario is much better than Raymond. He can be a franchise player. Put him in Meralco. He's a perfect situation to revolve that, to have the team around him.
What's the height of Troy Rosario?
6 something.
He's
6 something.
He's tall. Kinda tall.
6'7". He's 6'7". I feel that Troy Rosario has a good mix of outside shooting. He's St. Japeth Aguilar.
Is he what we always wanted Aldrich Ramos to be?
Yes!
Yes! Exactly.
He's the evolved Aldrich Ramos.
He's if AR almost real got real. We got literally real.
Okay, fine.
So
franchise players, star players.
Star
So
player.
Gilas
Star player,
Cadets,
star
among
player.
the cadets, safe to say, Troy Rosario's stock was the one that rose the highest.
Yes.
Who fell?
If anything,
Yeah.
Baser.
Really?
Yes.
I like Basir.
Yes, but not because of his performance in the SEA Games.
Di ba Scotty Thompson?
Scotty Tuhati?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
We're not talking. We're talking about only for this year, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
Ako Norbert.
Ako doubt it. Mahirapan. Mahirapan yung doubt it.
Mahirapan siya sa Blackwater.
So, pahirap na yung
Can you imagine, like I saw, Marcos Doughted averages like 44 minutes in the PBA.
Yep.
So going to SEA Games, that must have been a vacation for him.
Yeah, because you can only play 40 minutes.
Exactly. He's like,
Kailangan mo pa ng overtime para umaverage yung
he's like, Coach, you know what? If you want to expose the guys, by all means.
Coach,
I'll be here if anything bad happens.
Coach, if you want to play me the entire game, I might.
I got this. Thanks,
40 minutes?
thanks for the 4 minutes off, Coach. So you say Norbert, you say Baser, I say Scotty Tuhati Thompson. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why Norbert? Very quickly before we head on.
Okay, everything he did well in Cebuana, he kind of struggled here in the SEA Games. The outside shooting, the physicality, him being an inside presence mismo. Parang, if we're talking stock lang I feel that Norbert didn't show as much as Troy Rosario, even Mac Bello showed in the SEA Games.
Bakit ba, sir?
I don't think that we saw enough of him to have an informed opinion on what game he would have.
The thing kasi is Baser still has the NCAA too.
Exactly. I'm saying strictly anong nangyari sa SEA Games.
Okay.
Strictly that. I have high respect for the guy.
As compared to Alman Vosotros, who willed us to take note of him. I am Alman, dear mirror. Imposible hindi mo mapapansin si Alman.
Almon Vosotros clear number 2 pick from like here on.
Apparently, it's Almon Pacquiao Vosotros. So he'll be the second pick kasi pamangkin din siya ni Manny.
Alman is gonna have a fun career in the PBA.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be one of our FTS favorites.
Yeah, I will be cheering for Almon Vosotros.
All right, last question before we take a quick break and before we go to PBA kasi lamang na ng 45 million points ang Ginebra.
22 million.
22 million points. Tab Baldwin. Where do you stand on Tab Baldwin in terms of what you saw, his strategy? I mean, obviously, FIBA is going to be completely different from the SEA Games and maybe it's a bit too early, but we're starting to see at least some kind of
pattern
or formation or system ni Coach Tab. What's your initial reaction to it so far?
I'll have the last reaction.
Sige. I wasn't impressed. Like probably he
We're
was
expecting like Super Euro.
Yeah. Again, we're talking about a team that he formed with a lot of limitations. So
Sure.
that there's that disclaimer, there's that caveat. But I feel that Coach Tab didn't impress. There were times where his adjustments were too slow. Yung binababad niya yung players in the last 5 minutes, especially in a FIBA tournament where we've shown na sa close games tayo eh. The Philippines has to keep it close and win in the end, rather than they're not gonna blow out much teams in the FIBA Asia or even in the world level. So you gotta keep it close and try to sneak one in the end. But you can't do that if your 5 players are already dead tired by the time the end game comes. So there's that concern, and I feel that guys like Amon Vosotros, Kiefer Ravena bailed him out in the Thailand game, and Mac Bello also bailed him out in the Indonesia game. So the players did well, but I feel that there's a lot more for me to expect from Coach Tab Baldwin. Maybe I overhyped him, and that's my fault. But in his performance,
Paul Sorongon is in the game. Sorry, pero breaking news. Paul Sorongon is in the game.
that's how much he never saw.
Man, Ginebra just blew out this game wide open.
Sorry, you're saying.
Because we closers, yo.
Yeah.
Can I... sorry, are you done?
I'm done.
Can I just say how stupid this game is? No, seriously. Ginebra is up 120-98, and both teams are working for quotient.
Yeah.
You know what's weird?
What?
They won't need it. Because Barako is at 6 wins,
Yeah.
Ginebra won't ever get to 6 wins, so their quotient against Barako would count for nothing.
No one told them the math.
But
but
they're still trying to.
Does Ginebra have quotient effect against the other teams? Does this
It
game have a
doesn't matter.
quotient?
No, it
Kasi
doesn't
it's
matter
against
because
the
it's
other
against
teams.
the ones involved in the tie.
For confidence.
Ikaw, may sagot ka dun sa katab, Baldwin.
No, go ahead.
Ako na.
Yeah.
Just be ready to cut immediately after. Because
Pico, stand by.
I will only say this once.
Pico, stand by.
I would much rather have Coach Shot Reyes.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
So that was the plug for Hanson.
Yeah.
Great football podcast.
Yeah.
We also want to shout out to our to the Riot. The only reason I'm shouting it out kasi nainggit ako sa board nila. Meron silang pre-prod.
may pre-prod
They have an
sila.
actual pre-prod board eh.
You wanna see our pre-prod?
Hey, meron akong sponsorship.
Ay, sorry.
Okay.
You're wearing a sponsored cap and you flashed your sponsored phone.
That's
Nice.
That's for the hope that they come in.
Nice. Okay.
Game. PBA.
It's time for
game time.
Real talk na tayo.
Eman Monfort, best player, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists.
Ah,
so this is the annual justifying the Eman Monfort for for Rob Labagala trade.
Yep.
Diba?
Yep.
Nice.
Justified.
Justified. Okay. There we pinpoint
Ted.
pinpointed 4 teams that are in grave danger of missing the playoffs. Now, the reason why we pinpointed these 4 teams is because we are basically shocked that they are in this situation right now.
Not really shocked with one, but
Well,
yeah.
3 out of the 4 we are really mega super shocked by. So the reason why I bring this up is because I want to see where you guys stand in terms of should fan bases, should they panic or should they just relax because they're going to make it to the semis anyway.
Yeah.
Semis.
To the quarterfinals.
Yung semis, magpapanik na ako.
Quarterfinals. Carlo, you wanna give us muna a rundown of the teams na nasa alanganin for now?
The only sure thing is San Miguel is number 1. No, sorry. San Miguel has twice to beat.
Yeah.
Why isn't Alaska sure yet?
Because they need one more win.
Because they're 18.
Because Barako, Global Port, and Rain or Shine could all tie Alaska
But if
in SM.
but if Alaska beats SMB and
That's done.
they beat Global
No,
Port.
it doesn't matter. Beat SMB and you have twice to beat.
But if we lose to SMB and we beat Global Port.
Twice to beat.
Alaska.
And then after that, it's It's now Rain or Shine.
6-4.
6-4. Barako 6-4 because they lost, and Global Port 6-4. So 3 of those teams would be battling for the last 2 spots in the top 4. After that, Meralcos at 5-4, Kias at 4-4, Pure Foods 4-5, Tokendex 4-6, Ginebra 4-6. So that's Kia, Pure Foods, Tokendex, and Ginebra. Sorry, Kia's I think 4-5 now.
So we're shining a light on those 4 teams.
On those 4 teams. Sorry, NLEX. Sorry, Blackwater.
It's been a good run.
Yeah.
Larry Rod.
Hope you enjoy Elrond, the Elrond experience. We need to dedicate one episode to Blackwater. That's more time than other podcasts have ever, or anyone's ever written about Blackwater.
Media in general.
Kia. Let's start with Kia.
Game.
should the fans of Manny Pacquiao, should they be worried for the Kia Carnival? Do you think this team has a chance to squeak into the quarterfinals?
I think they should be worried. I've closely watched 2 Kia games. Okay?
I have as well.
Number
I
1.
watched the Angeles game.
Okay. 2 Kia back to the previous 2 Kia games I've watched against Global Port and this afternoon against Rain or Shine. And the troubling thing with Kia is as creative and as...
you like Kia?
I like Kia. They're a very creative team. They actually used Mark Yee as a power forward. Mark Yee was a shooting guard for his previous team.
So ano siya, dumi Draymond Green?
Pare, sobra. It was their lineup in the fourth quarter earlier was Hamadi, Jer Buensoseso.
And Jai will always love you.
Yeah. Enjay, Marky at power forward. Then they have Jer Buensoseso, Carl Dehesa, and Hiram Bagasin.
All names that I couldn't
pinpoint in a group of
So that's their lineup. They're basically playing 4 out and having Hamadi dominate and Jai and all will always love you in the middle. And I like Kia, but the problem with Kia is how they close games. Their execution in the end game is really problematic. And
so they need to be up big, no?
Yeah, they really have to be dominating the team
for the end game collapse.
Yeah, they really have to. It's small things. It's Hiram Bagasin going 1-on-1 rather than dumping it into Hamadi, or knowing that you're in penalty and then yung pag nakakuha ng rebound, tas sa swipe mo pa. And that's a foul way away from the basket. So that's 2 easy shots for Rain or Shine. It's little stuff like that that's problematic for Kia. And they're a young team, but if we're talking about playoff picture, it might be troublesome for the Kia Carnival.
Worry for Kia?
Yes. Because your next 2 games are against Talk and Text and Meralco.
They need to win both, right?
If they win both, they get in for sure.
Okay.
If they lose one,
pray for Quotient.
If they lose 2, they're out.
The winnable one is Meralco, obviously.
With how Talk and Text is playing, I don't know.
No, but desperate Talk and Text.
Exactly. You never want to go up against a desperate Talk and Text. But you know what? Even if Kia struggles, even if they exit in the elimination round, there's the light at the end of the tunnel for them.
Yeah.
Because they have their own pick.
They have number 2.
Diba?
Yeah.
If for some weird...
Are they keeping the pick?
I think so. If for some weird reason, mapasok sila ng quarterfinals, and then bigla masilat nila yung number 2 or 3 for the semi spot, they might drop down. So they might have to use the 4th or 5th pick to draft Bobby Pacquiao. Sayang din, di ba? But you know what? At least they have their own pick.
So they have incentive to sort of relax.
Exactly. Okay lang. It doesn't hurt as much as it should hurt for Blackwater because they're the last and they got Larry Rodriguez. You should be nervous if you're Kia because Talk and Text is fighting for its life. Meralco wants to get to the top 4. Yeah. So these are not easy games for you.
So these are giveaway games. Because they already maximized their Blackwater game of... but they beat Blackwater.
They beat Blackwater.
In double OT.
Yeah.
In Cuneta, my God.
Hey, but...
Can you imagine the history?
We talked about this before. There are so many reasons to be impressed by Kia's overall season.
Yeah, if you remove all the Pacquiao stuff.
And that's the thing. Barely anyone is talking about Pacquiao right now.
Except me.
Except you and
Sorry,
P,
I'll shut up now.
No, I'm saying that we talked about this before. Winning is really what's going to make you appeal to teams, not to like us.
I'm actually very impressed with Kia in the sense na Coach Chito Victolero is...
He's right.
He's good.
Cool.
I mean, eto yung end game, okay, eto. Si Coach Pido, nagtatrap na yung Kia nung fourth quarter nung game nila, Ang instruction niya nung time out, after turning the ball over thrice, ang instruction niya, get the ball to Terence, laruin mo na. Okay? So he wanted Terence to beat the trap using his dribbling. Okay? That's not gonna work.
That's hard.
Coach Chito, in the game earlier against Rain or Shine, needed a basket. And his instruction was, get the ball to Hiram. And then Hiram, if the corners are open, get it to the corner. So, naintindihan yung value ng corner 3-point shot. Naintindihan yung value ng 3-point shot in general. And that's really great for the PBA.
Paano yung corner na titira si Joshua Webb?
Work in progress.
Yun
Work in
lang,
progress.
yun lang.
That's where Bobby Pacquiao is going to come in.
Yeah.
Corner 3.
In the blue corner.
Blue corner 3 and the red corner 3.
Yun yung alam na corner 3 ng head coach nila.
Okay, let's move on.
Shout out to Carlos Cesar who just tweeted us a picture of Paul Sorongon.
Nakakainis eh. Mga source na to. Excuse me, pwede naman kami mag-google.
Chong, di mo mahanap yan. Di nga makahanap ng maayos na picture to si Carlo.
Bald Barako Bull player. Google. Next team, talk and text. Let's talk about talk and text.
They have Kia last.
Yeah. We have Gilas, right? Safe. Oh, so who do you think is going to be the next team to go?
The next team to go, NLEX.
I mean,
Technically,
of the
they're
four.
still in.
Of the four. Sino sa tingin nyo?
Judging by the numbers strictly, Ginebra has the worst shot at it.
Yep.
Because they've lost to everyone that they could have a tie with except Kia. And if Kia loses his last two, kung talo yung Kia sa Tokentex and Meralco, they drop to 4-7. So sila yung third out. And if Ginebra ties with Tokentex, Pure Foods, and silang tatlo, chances are Ginebra
Pag nag
will-
5-6.
So Ginebra already did their homework by beating Barako, but they still need to pray for...
Technically, Barako gave them the answers to the homework.
And they need to beat NLEX in the last game of the elimination round. For sure.
Is Ginebra figuring it out too late? That Meralco loss was a killer.
Okay.
That was.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
That was theirs too.
I'm gonna sound like an apologist. I'm gonna sound like an apologist by saying this,
Go,
but
apologize.
you have to take into consideration all of the games missed by very, very key players of Ginebra. They didn't have Greg to start the season. They didn't the conference. They didn't have Chris Ellis all conference. Mac Barakel was all out. Japeth was out. Then Kagiwa was also out for a game. It's hard to get a rhythm with injured players. Yeah, I mean, we have to admit they were pretty much plugging and playing whoever guy they could. So that's why guys like Josh Urbistondo had so many minutes. They had to really rely on Orlando. I should be in the NBA Johnson. It's an apologist. I'm not saying injuries are the reason why Ginebra's here. They lost a lot of winnable games, and you're right. They are figuring it out too late. But injuries have to play a figure. So I'm saying this to those people saying fire Frankie Lim.
So
Come on.
So you're giving Coach
that's
Frankie
the
a pass.
worst idea ever.
There are people saying fire Frankie Lim. I'm not kidding. There are people saying fire Frankie Lim. And I like what Coach Frankie Lim's doing. This is the best Japeth Aguilar we've seen in a long time. And LA Tenorio's giving a crap on defense. And when they're down big, you don't see them hanging their heads and, accepting the loss. Against Pure Foods, they were down 25-9 in the first quarter. The old Ginebra teams would have just let that play out. But they tried to battle back. They lost in the fourth quarter. But the second and third quarter, lumalaban sila. And they even took the lead. Like I said, this is gonna sound like me being an apologist. But I like where Ginebra's going. There.
It's called Bravehearting. Apollo's Bravehearting. Right?
Kulang na lang kumanta si si Gary Granada dito sa likod
What have you seen from Coach Frankie? One of our friends here from that.
I like what he's doing, but as Paulo said, the pieces are not there yet.
So you're playing the injuries card.
Yeah, sure.
I'm also playing the
Dangerous
Sancheer was a bad import card.
Can I talk about Star? Can I please talk about Star?
Okay.
Sobrang bigat po ng bulsa nila. Hindi sila makapaglaro ng basketball ng maayos. I really... mabigat yung bulsa eh.
Now that we're here, remember the thing that we were vibering about? You wanted to announce.
Yeah.
Have you retracted it?
No. I'm in the same boat. During Star games, I find it harder and harder parang to feel anything. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
That sounds like a breakup.
It started. The first ever radio coverage I had was Talk and Text versus Star, Pure Foods pa nun, semifinals. Nung first quarter, nahuli ko yung sarili kong nagse-celebrate when something good happens for Pure Foods. Nung nagwala na si Jason Castro, I was happy that I was witnessing na nagwawala si Jason Castro. And then after that, it just didn't feel parang the same.
Is this a byproduct of your new role in PBA Radio?
I think that's one.
Okay.
You have to look at the game much differently. The second part is parang after witnessing a Grand Slam, what the hell do you want more?
Yeah.
Diba? Parang what is there to want to watch? Parang ano pa ba yung gusto mong panoorin as a fan? Or will it be much better for you to try to take a step back and then do your job correctly? I think that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, but if you did not have this, if you were not one of the voices of PB Radio, would you still consider yourself a Pure Foods fan?
I still consider myself a Pure Foods
It's just
fan.
that
It's just you're looking at it differently.
It's not that they're dead to you. It's
Yes.
more like
We're on a
different.
break.
We're cooling off.
You're cooling off.
We're cooling off.
Okay, given that fact, are you disappointed with how Pure Foods has been playing this conference and this season in general?
As a PBA fan, yes. Because I want my champion to be a champion, whatever the conference is. You can't be the champion 4 straight times and then just say na okay pa ako in the next
Chill
2
na ako.
conferences. It's not the same. I mean, if you want to inspire people, which is what they want to do, I mean the PBA players want to do. If you want to make like little kids cheer for you and want to grow up like you need to show them na kahit na manalo na ako ng sobrang dami, I'd always stay
Laban
humble.
pa rin.
I'd always stay hungry. It's not showing. I mean, sure, Melton's hungry and maybe Ping has been playing well, Alex Malyari, but then the rest of the team, parang they're still satisfied with what they have, and I don't think that's a very good embodiment of a PBA champion.
do you see Marcus Blakely being the import again next year?
I think Marcus Blakely will be their import until Marcus Blakely can't be their import anymore.
That's how Coach Tim runs, right?
Yeah, he cherishes familiarity.
Sure. Continuity.
I hate the way he just drives through the lane and then tries to dish off to people's backs all the time. 5 turnovers a game, but still, he has brought you to the finals in every time he stepped with you guys. So he'll hang with him.
That being said, of the 4 teams, the Star Hotshots make it to the quarterfinals.
I think they would because they have Blackwater. I'm just saying.
As their final
They
game.
have Blackwater and Baracabol.
If they win one game,
I think they would move on through quotient. If they win 2,
so wag lang masilat ng...
So Pure Food, Star Hotshots has the best chance of making the quarterfinal.
right now I'd say I'd say
So
Top
wag lang
and
sila
X.
matalo ng dalawa? Ang Star. Wag lang sila matalo ng dalawa.
Basically.
Okay.
Because they beat Ginebra, Tokentex, and Kia. So that's superior.
Yeah, superior
They beat the
quotient.
game. They won the games that they were supposed to
Yes.
win.
Yes.
So that's why Star's the pinaka
Yes.
likely na
Yes.
mag
If Star Hotshots makes it to the quarterfinals, as a top tier team, if you were a top tier team, would you still be worried about them in the quarters?
If it were a series, yes. But a twice to beat advantage is a different.
Yep.
It's a different beast entirely. Twice to beat advantage weighs heavily, especially on those with a disadvantage. Kasi let's say you're a Barako or you're Alaska. You're just thinking, I just have to beat this team once. I have a do-over if I lose to them. Ikaw, do or die ka every game. And that's an immense amount of pressure that we know Tokentex can succumb to. I'm sorry, Star can succumb to.
Okay, medyo natatakot lang ako. Like, if you're a top tier team, you're kind of worried because it's possible that the number 7 and number 8
Would be Tokentex and
Tokentex. Diba? medyo nakakatakot eh.
Or Ginebra for that matter.
Exactly.
Or
So,
Ginebra.
Parang ako, if I'm Alaska, hey, I wouldn't mind, you know,
Falling against Meralco.
a bit. Lalo na,
I wouldn't mind losing to San Miguel out of town.
I would completely look at the standings. Where is Star Hotshots here?
Where is
I will avoid
Tokentex?
them. Where is Tokentex?
No, okay. At Tokentex, San Miguel,
Holy
quarterfinals
mother.
is like it's like a sports clipper.
And then an Alaska Pure Foods.
Come on!
Diba?
Come on! Then I'm going to
Cry.
be
Gaganon ka na lang. Star na naman.
Ngiti-ngiti lang na lang ako. Yeah, so that's in play. The greatest ever 1 versus 8 and 2 versus 7 matchups in PB history is in play right now. While the 3-6 are just gonna be watching what's happening.
This is a great
Why are
chance.
they killing themselves? Tokentex. Oh, last team. Tokentex. Are you worried about Tokentex? If they do make it to the quarterfinals, do they have enough energy to make it to the semis?
I'm worried about Tokentex because they haven't looked like Tokentex. Against Blackwater, they were down big to start the game, and
Bro.
it's been weird kasi you kind of feel like the import that they have, Sam Douglas, is someone that can galvanize the team,
Yeah.
bring them together.
He
Looks like a veteran.
Yeah, team leader.
He looks like Andre Miller. That's who he reminds you of, Andre Miller. Na pinpoint yung passes niya from fast breaks, yung mga outlet pass and everything. But ang daming plays nila na isolation that they dribble off the foot. Their passes have been flimsy. If their outside shots aren't falling, medyo problematic yung star. And Jason Castro,
Has tapered off.
exactly. Hindi na siya explosive, mind-blowing Jason Castro.
Ako 2 things. 1, the loss of Kevin Elas is a big thing. Like it's a serious thing because
he's out
the
for
biggest scorer of the bench. And 2, I'm not yet too sure about the fit ng import nila.
Si Stephon.
Si Stephon Pettigrew.
Stephon.
Excuse me.
Stephon.
Say it right. Steph.
Stephon.
Fandango.
Fandango!
Friend si Stephon, tsaka si Tina Fey, di ba? Close sila, di ba?
Close. Yun eh. So, and I think it's too late for you to try to get a new import. So, they just kind of have to roll with the team they have right now. It's still a very, very
It's never too late for them to trade for Asi.
It's a bug.
As proven by Ginebra.
Kaya pa. Wala silang big. Yeah,
Wala
kaya
silang
pa.
It's a great point.
For Elmer Espiritu and Rob Labagala.
And Stephon if they want.
Sama mo na si Stephon.
Oh.
They're like, Asi played 2 more games. We're getting to our next conference.
Ako,
Yeah.
problem with Tokentex, I think they overloaded. Inserting a very, very good player in Sam Douglas kind of warped the chemistry that was already in there.
You mean Sam Douglas is preventing Jason Castro from being Jason Castro?
It's two very distinctly different looks when you're Sam Douglas running the
Sam
point.
Douglas.
And no, I have no problem with Sam Douglas. But then, when you adjust na Sam Douglas yung point mo, playmaking, okay. And then Jason Castro just attack like there's no tomorrow. It's really hard, kunwari, if you're Stephon Pettigrew, to put yourself, Stephon Pettigrew, it's hard to assume a new mindset every time a substitution is made.
Yeah.
Because your point guards are so different.
Yeah, because you're incorporating 2 starters or 2 key players in what is a very tight Tokentex system.
Kaya nga binaba na si Sam Douglas in the game against Star. Hindi na siya pinastart. So,
Interesting.
So game?
Oh, predictions. Mamaru time. Mamaru FTS time of the
Game.
Who are of the 4? Which 2 teams are going to make it to the quarterfinals?
Pure Foods Ginebra.
Babyface. Babyface.
So, Kia eliminate Blackwater, NLEX, Kia, and Tokentex. You're saying that Kia will beat Tokentex. That's the only way it happens. But Kia will be 5-6 and they will lose through. So 5-6 lahat sila and then quotient. That's your thing. Okay.
Kia will
And that's
be,
the only chance, really, of
Kia will
Ginebra.
be Tokentex.
Yeah.
You are saying here.
I'm saying here.
Talk to them.
I'm talking to them. Kia will be Tokentex.
Make a bet right now.
No.
Make a bet. Come on.
Guys, peer pressure. Stop bullying.
You wear a Pacquiao jersey. If Kia loses.
I will wear a Pacquiao jersey
If Kia beats-
if Tontex beats Kia.
No.
No. You want Kia to win, right? You think Kia will win.
Exactly.
Wear a Pacquiao jersey if Kia wins.
Yeah. Go ahead, game.
Yeah?
Done.
Yeah?
Done.
Saan mabili niyan?
Ha?
Meron yan.
Meron ka na. Meron ka na. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you have Barangay Ginebra
At
and,
8th.
and Star Hotshots.
Okay.
It's okay. For me, it's just not surprising to see a champion team fall off. We've seen San Miguel fall off.
Yeah.
So that's not a surprising thing for me. And I'll justify it by saying Token Tex has had trouble with imports with size.
Yeah. Ako, San Miguel,
Here's something to
Alaska.
convince me about to.
San Miguel, Alaska. Rain or shine.
Barako?
No, Global Port.
Oh, wow. Barako Falls.
Barako falls to 5th.
It's time for the every conference fall from grace ng Barako.
Meralco 6.
Star
7th. Just the numbers just don't work for me.
Token Tex.
Yes. I know Ginebra will beat NLEX, but just that Blackwater loss killed them. So I think
I
Token
agree.
Tex
I
will-
agree.
I
Like I
think
said.
Token Tex will fall 8th.
Okay.
Ikaw.
Kia to.
Hipster?
Yeah, go. Do it.
No. Sorry, Polo. I'm going lang with my gut feel here. In terms of I just don't see how Token Tex doesn't make it to the quarterfinals. And Star.
Well, I hope your team gets eliminated by Pure Food.
We're gonna lose both our games. So we're gonna fall to number 4.
Cursive. Lil P.
Yeah. Little P.
Paste God. Cursive.
Curse you.
Alaska fans, kill the paste god.
Paste God.
Take him out. He cursed
Tony
us.
De La Cruz will play the entire third quarter.
Hashtag Paste God.
Hashtag play Tony.
Lil P.
How can you wish such things? That's just mean. That's just... I feel sick of it. Hey, that's gonna do it for this episode of From the Stands. This is our Gilas Cadets recap and our
Playoff picture.
predictions for who's gonna make it to the quarterfinals. We'll have a clear picture by next week's episode. And hopefully, we're gonna see Paul Bustamante wearing a Kia Carnival Pacquiao jersey.
Sorrento pa eh. Wala.
Walang t-shirt, ha?
Wala. Jersey lang.
Kawawa naman tayo.
Dito na ako next week, pare.
Uy, grabe ah.
Hindi, mabango ka na.
Guys, please like our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Please subscribe. For vanity purposes, we need 500 subscribers
Just
at the
because,
minimum so that we can have like a YouTube / from the stands name. Other than that, it's just random letters and numbers. Do you really want that?
Yeah, do you? Hey, we need to do some announcements pala.
Yeah.
Mga winners pala.
Yeah. The winner
Hey!
of the FTS giveaway, the official winner is Kim Carlo Castro.
Yes.
And he's waiting for
Token Tex to move to the quarterfinals.
So basically, I kind of jinxed it.
Ako naman, I was so embarrassed by my performance that I needed to also give away some tickets.
Okay.
It's really embarrassing. So, lahat ng mga pumili ng FTS track team, we randomized them, and then the winner is Girly Magpantay Adahar. Congratulations! Alam ko you're on Facebook and Twitter as well, so...
Anong bibigay mo?
Tickets din!
Oh!
Tickets din! Hey!
Galing din sa akin?
Hey, ako mahala dyan. I'm so embarrassed by...
Akong bahala humingi kay Carlo.
As in, pauwi ako from Baguio. Si Anna my wife wanted to listen to the episode. And ang tingin niya sa akin, shame. Parang, di ba may podcast ka? So di ba dapat medyo kahit paano may alam ko tungkol sa PBA?
Shame. Cling, cling.
Shame.
Cling, cling.
Ganun yung mga ano talaga sa akin eh. I think you paced God me without telling me.
Yeah, I did.
During that game.
I did. And I didn't, wala lang.
Okay, that's gonna do it for this episode of From the Stands. You ran out of things to say. On behalf of Carlo Pamintuan, on behalf of Paula Bustamante, my name is Chuck Araneta, and we will see you next week for another episode of From the Stands. Peace! Woohoo!
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.